Hi, my name's Dina Juve. I've lost 80 pounds and I'm 41 years of age. I'm a mom of 4 and a business owner. I have been able to successfully keep my weight off for more than 20 years, and I'm so excited to show you how to transform your body with just a kettlebell and a mat. While I'm going over these moves, if you feel like it, go ahead and move around and stretch it out. I'm going to start with a warm-up and I'm going to take the kettlebell around the body. I know the kettlebell has gotten a bad rap for backs, but I will promise you, if you do it properly, you will strengthen your core and you'll have those abs you've always dreamed of. So today, we're going to dwindle down that middle. We're going to take our kettlebell. So first move, and we're going to go for it. We're going to take it around the body. We're just warming up that core. Just taking it around the body. Any direction you want to start in is totally fine. You can go slower, you can go faster. It's totally up to you. Just starting to warm up that core. Your arms will definitely be working here. That's fine. The bell is trying to take you off balance. That's how our core is going to be nice and tight. When you feel ready, if you haven't done it yet, please go in the other direction. So now we're going to take the bell up. We're going to grab it at the handles. We're going to go into what's called a halo. We're going to take this bell around the head. We're going to rotate it. We'll stop it in the middle and then we'll rotate it the other direction. Let's go. We're going to take the bell around the head, pause it, and back around, and pause, and back around, and pause. If this is too much for you, go ahead and take that bell right down to the side. Sometimes that's a better move for somebody who is just starting to strengthen their back. Or you can take it to the other side. Great. I'm going to take it back up to that halo. Let those hips move so you can move with it. Don't be rigid, don't be stiff. We want some mobility here. You got it. Let's do 2 more. All right. We're going to take it into a swing. I'm going to bring it into an overhead swing so I can engage that core. But this is a tough move for those of you that might not be using kettlebells yet. So I want you to keep it a little bit lower. That's where I'll start it. I'm going to start with a low swing. My feet are planted on the floor. My toes and my heels are engaged. At the top, I'm squeezing my glutes. My back is protected. Now I'm going to take it up high. This is how I'm going to get the core. And now I'm going to bend at the elbows. And I'll get a little deeper into the abdominal muscles. Okay, protecting the back by squeezing the glutes. All right, nice job. Okay, from there, we're going to take it into a one-arm swing or a high pull. This can be a challenging move for a lot of people. So you can take it back to that basic 2-hand swing. My heart rate is already elevated. My core is on fire, and I'm protecting my back. So this would be the first move that you could do, taking it back in. Otherwise, we're going to take it to a one-arm swing. My other hand can be wherever it's comfortable. My shoulders are squared off. If this feels good for you, we're going to take it into a high pull. Now it looks like an arm move, but it's actually a core move. So you got to keep that core nice and tight. All right, there you go. Squeeze it. Squeeze those abdominal muscles. You got to go over to the other side. So I'm going to start with that 2-hand swing. Okay, basic 2-hand swing. Squeeze your glutes. Protect your back. Remember, I have stenosis, I have arthritis. If I can do it, you can too. No impact here. I'm going to take it to a one-arm swing. Still engaging the core, getting the abdominal muscles, tightening my glutes to protect my back. Now I'm going into that high pull. It's fun. Powerful move. Engaging that core. This hand, I know it feels weird. I like it out to the side. I get to get those abs more. But if that doesn't feel good, put it on your hip. Just don't put weight onto that hip. Wonderful. Next move is a windmill. I'm going to demonstrate it without a bell first. This is a difficult move, and so I want to make sure that you protect yourself. The windmill, we're first going to show you without, like I said, a bell. We're going to take the hip out to the side. The other knee is going to be bent. My hand is going to go above my head for safety. This hand is going to go down towards the floor. I'm going to look up at my hand. And then I'm going to push up. All core. I'm gonna show you on the other side. So that will be your option if you don't wanna use a belt. So I'm gonna push the hip out to the side, bend this knee, push my bottom out, hand goes up, reaching my hand to the floor, and then coming up to a stand. Very nice. So second option would be using that bell but down towards the ground. I'm gonna grab my bell, I'm gonna push my hip away from it, hand goes up. I still wanna practice keeping that hand up because that's gonna get my upper abdominals and it's gonna help me use my lower abdominals. I'm gonna take that bell to the floor and then stand it up. Squeeze my bottom. Even though it's all about that middle, we wanna make sure we're doing a full body workout here all the time. As many muscles as you can use. Now I'm gonna take this belt up. This is a tricky one, okay? I need safety here. This arm, this elbow should not bend. This is a serious move, so make sure you do it right. I'm gonna push that hip away. I'm gonna take my hand down to the floor. I'm gonna look up at my belt, and I'm gonna push that arm to the ceiling and squeeze everything nice and tight. I'm gonna do 2 more. Now remember, if you repeat this workout and you are seasoned at kettlebells, you can just do this move. Otherwise, please try it without a kettlebell first. Let's go to the other side. Okay, so now I'm gonna do the same thing. Bell's gonna be down. I'm gonna push that hip. I'm gonna take the bell down to the floor, and I'm gonna take my hand up towards the ceiling. I'm gonna look at my hand for safety, because when I put that bell in my hand, I wanna make sure I'm doing it right. And now I'm gonna take it up. So now I'm gonna take the belt up, make sure that my abs are engaged. I'm gonna bend that knee. I'm gonna look up at my bell and push it up to the ceiling. Good, if you've had kids, this is such a great move. Even if you haven't had kids, it's a fabulous move. Dwindle down that middle. Wonderful, we're gonna move on. Great, I'm gonna take you down to the floor for a plank now. This plank, most people have done. We're gonna rotate our knees down to the floor, okay? So I'm gonna put you in that plank position. You can go on your forearms if it doesn't feel good for you. If it does not feel good for you, please go down to your forearms. My wrists, my elbows, and my shoulders are gonna be aligned. I'm gonna take my legs out. I'm gonna squeeze my abdominal muscles and pull my shoulders down. You can start here and you don't have to move any further. Otherwise, we're gonna take one knee down, tap the floor, and come back up. Other knee down, tap the floor, and come back up. Ooh, lower abs here. Lower abs, hard to hit spot. I always get asked to help. I always get asked to help people tighten their lower abs. One of the toughest places to get. Look at how easy this move is. All you need is a floor and your body weight. You got it, keep on going. Keep on going, abs tight, shoulders back and down, good form. Readjust if you need to and go into child's pose if you need to. All right, we're gonna turn around now. We're gonna go into a crunch with the bell. If you're not comfortable using the bell, please don't, okay? You always have the option to go no bell. I'm gonna lay on my back. I'm gonna make sure my back is pushed into the mat. My feet are a little bit more than shoulder width apart. I'm gonna have my bell when I roll down for safety. I'm gonna come down and I'm going to start. This would be the basic movement that you could do, okay? So we're just making sure that we push our back into the floor, and chin can also go to the ceiling, however it feels good to you. Okay, otherwise, we're gonna go ahead and take those knees in and take the bell over the knees. So we're getting upper, lower, sides of the abdominals, and the back is nice and safe because it's pushed into the mat. If this is too easy for you, you can always take your legs up and bell comes back and legs go down. This is a tougher one for me to keep my back on the floor. So I'm gonna select to keep my feet on the mat and then take them into my chest and keep my back planted onto the floor. Okay, we're gonna do a few more. I wanna fire up that core, get those abs. It looks easy, it's not easy. Remember, you can always take the bell down and do it without a bell. Well, thank you for joining me for Dwindle Down Your Middle, all about that core and abs, and stay tuned for more.